Oakville Improv's Maestro. Tonight we have 9 wonderful performers backstage, as you will, but they are, in fact, safely ensconced in their own homes, and we are still in lockdown in Ontario, and we are so grateful that you are here joining us. Some people from Australia, not to perform, but to just watch. So yay, you guys. Thank you for being here. We're live streaming tonight on YouTube. We hope that goes well too, because we're just learning that tech also. I can hear the wonderful sound stylings of Mr. Rob Williams, who is also playing as a performer, because, you know, during lockdown, we've learned how to multitask. Some of us better than others. And I have my lovely co-host on here behind backstage. She'll be doing the scorekeeping for you. Can I hear something for Brianne Gwartz?
Hi, Amy. That's me. I'm so excited to be here tonight.
Oh, I'm excited that you're here because you're calming me down.
Yes. Well, that's what we need. Calm and excitement.
Calm and delight.
2021.
Yes. In fact, that is the way it is.
The year.
I would like to not spend too much time on this and get right to our wonderful performers. So if I could, I'm just going to go and look at my list and make sure I have everybody in order. Can I please have Terri Skov to the floor? Number 1 is played by Terri Skov. Hi, Terri. Number 2 is played by the lovely David Ellis. The lovely David Ellis. And number 3 is Ashley Armstrong. Number 4, Sam Hancock, all the way from Georgetown. He's coming in from Georgetown. Number 5, Bradley Ellis. Hi, Bradley. Taelum Vergara is at number 6. Taelum, I think, is still the youngest person in the Zoom room. At number 7, our wonderful Christine Pillman. She wasn't supposed to be in tonight, but she came in just for me. I appreciate her. At number 8, Noah Grittani. Hi, Noah. Also one of our youngest players tonight. And at the number 9, the 9th and final spot, Mr. Rob Williams, who you see playing the piano as we go. It's quite an accomplishment, I think. Anyways, okay, guys, I'm going to go to my digital picker and start the show. So I'm going to say, can I pick? I'm going to pick 3 people. And I've got number 2, number 8, and number 9. That is Dave Ellis at number 2. Number 8 is Noah Grittani, and number 9 is Rob Williams. I know we're supposed to use the numbers a lot in Maestro, and we used to do that a lot. But when we've been in lockdown, I've been saying people's names just to be a little bit more human. I think there's a humanity about it that we need to remember. Okay, guys, I'm going to get you guys to do a spotlight story for me, if you don't mind. I love spotlight story because what I'm going to do, audience, is make one of their faces bigger. And when their face is large, they're going to be telling the story. And then I'm going to randomly move them out and put somebody else in, and they're going to stop. And the other person will take over where they left off. And it's all made up for you. This is like our warm up in the first round, but it is an elimination game. So you're going to be scoring with us, and after the scene is over, we'll show you a way to score. But right now, these guys are going to do a story. And what I'd like you to do, audience, is give me the title of a story that's never been written. What's a story that's never been written before? Give us a title. It won't fit in the cupboard is one title. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, this might have a little bit of a lag. So we're going to try to get some of your comments and suggestions, and maybe we'll be able to bring them in a little bit later, but we might have to go a little bit faster with some of the people that are in Zoom with us right now. Oh, Under the Waterfall. I'm going to take Under the Waterfall. Thank you, everyone, for weighing in. And guys, be ready right now.
Her name was Cheryl. I'd only known her a short time, but she was amazing. Everything I could ever want in a girl. I just wanted to be with her all the time. It was just
meant to be. I could feel it in every cell of my being, every thought of my essence, every corner of my brain. Cheryl and me, we were perfect together. We were wonderful together. And this beautiful island we were visiting, it was spectacular. It
was unlike anywhere I had ever been, so I decided this is the place to propose for the greatest woman, the woman of my dreams. So I searched and searched for the perfect spot, and I came across this waterfall. And I thought, this is it. This is where I will do it.
Now, there was a slight problem. Cheryl was with someone else, a husband, I guess, and I only saw her from across from the dining room when I was at the buffet. And I'm like, I don't care who I'm with. Like, Linda's gone. Cheryl, she's the one.
Cheryl seemed a little bit confused, but she did hear me beckoning from underneath the waterfall. She glanced across, and I'm sure she saw my hand
reaching out towards her, welcoming her. So she came beneath the waterfall, behind it, under it, and then I turned around and I said, Cheryl,
you're the only one I want. Linda's gone. History. But Barry was standing there. And unfortunately, it's slippery because it's a waterfall.
Yeah, very, very wet. Barry tripped. Barry disappeared for a few minutes. Barry was fine. But Cheryl looked at me and asked me very sincerely, who are you again?
Oh, wow. That seems to me to be the end of this story. Audience, you're going to have to get into gallery view again so that you can see everybody big. And I'm going to put up a poll for you right now. So we're going to just launch this poll so that you can see. Do you want to score this a 1 and not bad, an okay, good, for 3, 4, very good, 5, excellent? 5 is the top of the line. I can see that everybody in the Zoom room seems to be people that have been here before. So I'm going to let you do your scores and know what you've got. 3 seconds left. And there we go. Sharing the results. It is, it's between a 2 and a 3. So it's a 2.5.
A 2.5. All right. Send that over to the scoreboard.
Thank you very much, Brianne.
You're welcome.
That will go over to the scoreboard, and then we'll see it a little bit later at the end of the round, and you'll know what's going on then. I've got to go back to my board and pick a couple more people. Oh, Ashley Armstrong and Christine Pillman. Can I have you guys here, please? Guys, I would like to do a scene called More, which I don't think we've done on Zoom yet, where we're going to ask you guys to do more of something that you're doing. So, for example, if your character was eating popcorn, we'd say more popcorn, and you have to eat way, way more popcorn, or whatever it is, itching, more laughter, something like that. And I'll call it, but I will allow the audience to type in the chat and let us know if you've got stuff too, and I'll try to bring those things in as well. So audience, think about what we can add more to. And remember, they're confined by this box, but don't let that confine your creativity. It could be outside the box in terms of what we're mooring. Audience, what's a location for these two? Where could they be? A location for these guys. A cottage. I'll take that because I got it first. A cottage. You guys are at a cottage.
Thank you so much for inviting me up, Janine. This is just what I needed.
Oh, anytime, Tracy. I've been meaning to invite you for the last few years. I just know that you'll love this lake.
Yeah, more hats.
It's getting a little cold.
It is a bit chilly. It's early in the season, but you know what? Like I don't even care. I'm so happy to be here, to be away from the city, away from the family, away from the husband.
More complaining.
So, actually, I didn't tell you that I'm actually royalty, and I'm kind of disappointed that you didn't bring me a gift.
You're disappointed I didn't bring a gift. I'm disappointed you never told me you were royalty until now. I mean, think of all the cool things you could have been inviting me to when you were royalty. You could have brought me to your coronation. I mean,
more royalness, more royaltiness.
My coronation took place the year before I met you, when my little corgi walked me up the aisle of Westminster Abbey. You may not have heard of me because I am the stepchild of Elizabeth.
Oh, more secrets, both of you, more secrets.
You're the stepchild of, but I'm a stepchild of Elizabeth.
More sass, more sass.
They told me it didn't count.
Excuse me? You're my half-sister?
Uh-huh. But they told me it didn't count because I was just a step or whatever, but you got a crown.
Well, obviously, my dad is more important than yours.
More snapping. Way more snapping.
Your dad's more important than my dad? Well, I mean, you do have this really nice cottage, and my dad doesn't, so I guess maybe he is more important.
Listen, do you want to come live here with me?
More
I mean, I know
sad
it's
face.
not much. I know it's not much, but we had to grow up not knowing each other. And having a sister, that means the world to me.
Yeah, I didn't really want it at first, but I think, it's really everything I've ever wanted.
So we can just go snowmobiling in the winter and ice fishing.
Way more drama, more drama.
We could
Things that sisters do. We could bond, we could stay up all night talking about our childhoods that we didn't share.
I could tell you about the bear that chased me through the woods and grabbed my leg and pulled me into its den.
More cowbell. Okay. I don't think they have cowbells, but I'll stop the scene there and I'll ask the audience to weigh in. Can you please tell us what you thought if you have a device that will work with this poll? I'm not sure that the YouTube version will see this.
The YouTubers don't have
They don't have that
score
poll.
capabilities, but that's all right. If they say something in the chat, I will definitely announce I'm keeping an eye on it. But whoa,
that's
that scene there, wow! I bet they're saying more points. That's what
And
they're.
that's
Oh, and
it.
look at that!
Very good score. That's a 4 from the audience. Thank you very much, audience. And here I go back to pick my next numbers. I've got a random picker, but of course, technology. Okay.
Where would we be without it?
Where would we be without our technology? Oh, I've got Bradley Ellis and Taelum Vergara, please. Bradley Ellis and Taelum Vergara. Guys, I think I would like to see you guys do, oh, you know what? If we had, let's do a genre roller coaster. Let's do a genre scene. So several different scenes. Audience, you can put different genres up and I'll just randomly pick from them and I'll call them for these guys. But somebody can also give me a relationship between these two people. What's the relationship between number 6 and number 5? Bradley and Taelum. Newspaper tycoon and son. I love that as a suggestion. Newspaper tycoon and son. Thank you, Natalie. Okay, guys. Newspaper tycoon and son. Just normal.
Father, I've delivered all the papers and I did just like you told me to.
Listen here, boy. I think you're doing a fairly good job for someone your age. And I think I'm thinking of giving you a promotion.
Really? Really, Dad, a promotion?
Horror. Horror.
Yes, Tim. I'm going to promote your hand to the top of the wall with my axe.
Father, no!
Oh, I missed. I didn't miss. I have a perfect shot.
I can't believe you did
Soap
this.
opera.
How am I to go on? How am I to live like this. I've been maimed. I'll be an outcast, father.
I don't know, boy, but I saw that you had the potential of taking my spot as the tycoon. My name is Tycoon as well. I couldn't let you have this.
Science fiction.
But
I have already replaced you with robots. In behind the scenes, everything being done here now is with robots.
this is true. I must check my watch. It's a big watch now. But could this change what you think if I use my micro technology to reattach the hand? I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Here, move your hand close to me, please.
Western.
Well, good. Now I got my shooting hand back, Dad. You're in trouble now.
Okay, there we go. Before something, untoward happens, we'll let the audience weigh in and decide what you thought that was worth. Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? If you can see that poll, which most of the people on Zoom can see, not everybody on Zoom can do it if you have a device that won't accept that, won't show the poll. But if you can see it, weigh in. Was it not bad, okay, good, very good, or excellent? Oh, good job, guys.
I think
good
it
weighing
was.
in.
I think that's exactly what I thought it was.
3.5.
Right
3.5
Oh.
because we take the sorry, I'm not sharing the results.
We take the medium,
the
middle,
the thing between
the
3 and the
whatever
4.
that's the tangent. I'm not a mathematician over here.
Okay, neither am I, so I'm just going to ignore that. Any discussion of math makes my ears ring. And the last two people on the board are Terri Skov at number 1 and number 4 is Sam Hancock. Can I please have them to the floor? Again, those are the numbers, are 1 and 4. If you're in Zoom, you can see the numbers that are on their little squares. But if you're on YouTube, you probably won't be able to see those. I don't think you can. Guys, I'm having technical difficulties because my water bottle just fell over. I would like to introduce you to something that happened in Oakville, or that was part of Oakville. There was a long time ago a biker gang here. I don't know if you know that. It was in the paper this week because they were talking about how the police infiltrated the biker gang and got rid of them, but they kind of took over Bronte area, which is right now super shishi and super suburban. So I would like you guys to show us if the biker gang was here now, where it's so super shishi, super suburban, what would that kind of biker gang look like? Do you get me? A suburban biker gang. That's what I want to see. It just made me hilarious.
Yeah. All right. I got the marble countertop in the garage so we can lay out all the parts for Harley and fix it up.
Oh, yeah. I get that counter laid down nice and flat. Did you get the caulking? I hope you got
I got the caulking. I got the caulking.
All right. Well,
I was revving my Harley in the driveway the other day. And guess what happened?
What? Tell me.
Well, there's like 10 accountants on the street. They all got Harley too. So they thought I was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, they got the 3-wheeled Harleys. We got the 2-wheel ones.
Yeah.
Which I fell off of mine the other day. So I might get the 3-wheel.
I'm finding it a little tough to sort of to keep my toughness up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be people were scared of me. I'd come into a Starbucks and they'd clear, but now they're like, call me over, have a seat.
Millennials are ruining everything. They're like scared of nothing.
I know. It's not the same. It's not the same, Chuck. It's not the same when we we'd roll into town and people would give us the stink eye.
They'd give it the stink eye. They'd give us the best seats in the restaurants, best parking spots, their babies. I mean, that's how I got my first 2 kids.
Yeah, so we got to do something about this, right? We've got to make a plan.
Well, once we get this marble countertop laid perfectly, I bet you we could get out there and we could rough up some, some street punks.
Rough up some street punks, yeah. But I don't want to mess up my Lululemons when I rough up the street punks. Like, I just thought.
There it is. On the Lululemons, we go out because there is a Lululemon store in Oakville. Oh, yeah. Okay, audience, let's see what you thought of this one. Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? This is the last scene.
See, Amy, that is exactly how I envisioned suburban gangs.
Me too.
It was too close to home here living in Oakville.
I actually used to live around the corner from the Harley thing.
Oh, really?
Harley. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It
was very loud.
Okay. That was a good scene. Wow, the audience is so incredibly
intuitive.
They're doing a great job of their analysis is strong tonight.
And here we are at the end of round 1. I've got the score if you're ready to share, Amy. Here we are.
Show us that board.
Here is the scoreboard for everyone.
There's the scoreboard.
Wow.
I have to point the opposite way. Oh my goodness, look at this. The scores are all over the place. Good job, audience, because this is an elimination game. So right now we see Ashley at the top of the board and Rob is at the bottom. Well, he's also playing the music at the same time because we're multitasking, all of us.
But everyone is safe after this round.
Everyone is in fact safe. We're so grateful for being safe. Okay, moving on. I'm going to go to my digital picker and find the next set for this. Okay, let's get 3. Oh, Terri, Skov, Taelum, Vergara, and Rob Williams. Terri, Skov, Taelum, Vergara, and Rob Williams, please come to the board. Guys, I'd like to do a kind of a video interview, like you're talking to a camera and doing a self-tape, but basically you're selling yourself for your jobs, and I would like them to be different jobs. So whatever one person picks, the other person should pick something different. So let's figure out what it is. Let the audience figure out what it is you're interviewing for, just by what the kind of things that you're saying, and maybe different types of characters who might be using a videotape to do an interview. I think people are sending in videotapes for interviews. Maybe they would be having them face to face, but what if they weren't? What if it was just a tape? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch you randomly, and we'll hear a little bit of your interview, and then we'll come back to your interview if that's okay. Got it? Does that make sense? You'll be talking as if you're talking to the people that you want to sell yourself to, and then I will switch people. Okay? Are you ready? And here we go.
I have precision skills. It's been recorded and it's been documented that my skills with my hands and the scalpel are so refined and exact. I can slice a 1/100th of a millimeter and not make a mistake. My hand doesn't quiver. It doesn't shake.
So I think I'm pretty qualified for the job. I can pick up as many people as you need, and I will take them anywhere. I'll take them to their destination. I'll get all the tips and everything. Sorry, please keep it down. I'm so sorry. And I'll get the job. I'll get the job. And
one day I was walking 12 dogs at the same time, and they started fighting, and all the people around me, they thought, oh no, what's he gonna do? How's he gonna control those dogs? Should he be walking dogs? And I gave them a treat. No one thought of that. I am the best dog walker ever. I carry treats. I have like all these.
I'm glad you asked me that. Yes, I mean it was a slight miscalculation when I accidentally severed the hippocampus, but you know what? They're fine now. They're fine.
So I was wondering what you were doing, because you wanted me to ask you some questions back for my job. So what is your favorite? What's your favorite kind of color? What are your opinions?
I hug every single one. I know every single one's names. I know every single one's moods. I know their favorite flavor. I give them so many hugs, so many. I've never, ever, ever been bitten by a dog. I've bitten a dog once, but I was really, really young. So,
yeah, and my patients afterwards, they're so thankful. I mean, sometimes they can't recognize me. I mean, it's one of the side effects of the job, but they're very thankful, and so are their family members. I can't tell you how many times I've had people come up to me and say, I'm now able to function as a human being. And
it's me again. I have a hat now. I was really thinking that we should try and recolor our vehicle. It's industrially known to be yellow, but I was really thinking that a bright pink would really bring out our customers.
Okay, good job, guys. Very good. Okay, everybody needs to get back into gallery view for the audience. And audience, if you are ready to score that scene, I'm going to put the poll up again, and there it is.
Oh, I think they're ready, Amy. They know exactly what to do.
Chime in. Gosh, I love that Taelum was driving while he was doing his interview.
Driving while in interview. Again, multitasking. These multi-talented players we have tonight. It's incredible. And
excellent. The first five of the night.
The first five of the night.
First five of the night. Well done, guys. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing that, and I'm going to go again to my little digital picker. I see. Oh my goodness. Got all this stuff here. Can I please have number 4 and number 5 to the board? Number 4 and number 5. That is Bradley Ellis and Sam Hancock from Georgetown. Georgetown has its own little improv company, the Georgetown Little Improv Company, which we play with sometimes on out trips and jazz like that. Guys, I was wondering if we, Rob, do we have the movie backed up? Could we do the movie dubbing?
Yeah.
Okay, so audience, just in case you are new to our show, we get movies that are made they are currently in the public domain, which is somebody forgot to pay for their royalties, copyright. So what we're going to do is show these guys a clip of a movie that they have not seen before. We've only seen, small bits of it. But we got a clip, and they're going to do the voices of characters that they haven't seen until just now. So you guys are going to go off screen and just do the voices. Away you go. When it starts.
Doctor.
Professor Johnson, stop.
Doctor. Well, I just wanted to tell you about what I did last night. I got up to some shenanigans with your sister, and, she slapped me a few times.
Not my sister again.
Yes, your sister again. She's pretty, and I...
Hold on a sec. Are you telling me that you and my sister went out again? I've told you the last time that I would... Make sure.
I know what you said, but I
think.
It's your thinking that gets you into trouble. I've told you before.
Look, I'm going to make you watch my improv show, my one-man improv show.
Oh, God, no! Then why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah. Well, listen, I like Jell-O.
Leave my sister alone and you won't have to watch it.
Well, I it's a hard choice, but okay, I'll see your improv show because your sister. Oh, your sister. She's just, you've seen her.
Yes. Just so you know, I'm doing an interpretive dance.
Listen, you and your interpretive dance at the improv, really driving a hard bargain. Okay, I'll watch the first half until the dancing.
I'm going to finish it off.
Oh, what? Finish what off?
The show.
I thought you might say that. Well, sorry. Let me look. Oh, it's just as terrible as I thought. It's awful!
Yes. Beat poetry. I'm doing beat poetry to finish the show.
On a microscopic level, it's horrific. You're like mad. Fully mad. This is why I'm dating your sister. To help change your mind.
No. It's all right. You'll be my brother soon and have to come to all of my shows.
Jeez, fine.
Oh, there it is, audience. Would you like to weigh in? What was that worth? Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? That was Vincent
Price. The one thing I
Price.
miss about real theater is the laughter. We can see that in the chat for sure.
People are saying,
I
ha,
love
ha,
when
ha.
we mention improv in shows like
I don't know what they're saying on YouTube. I don't know. Are there any watchers on YouTube?
There are some people watching. No one's saying anything right now. They're a little shy, maybe. But,
okay, and there's the end of the poll. So
what is it,
share the
Amy?
results.
Share it for everyone.
Another 5, guys. Another 5. The audience really liked the dubbing scene. Of course, they almost always really like the dubbing scene, but I think that was particularly good in terms of the connection to the
It
mouse.
was good, and it's the black and white. They like the nostalgia. That's what
I like Vincent Price. Actually, he was a great actor. I have Dave Ellis and Ashley Armstrong, number 2 and number 3. Please come to the board. Number 2 and number 3. Again, I'm still trying to get used to names and numbers. It's so hard not to call people by their name when we're so far apart. Guys, I love seeing you, and I thought it would be kind of fun if we had superheroes. So audience, we need a female superhero and a male superhero. Or you know what? It doesn't actually matter. I'm just looking at them and saying, I shouldn't care about the genders, but can we do a superhero for Ashley and a superhero for Dave? And you two, I would like you to be talking about something super boring while you're doing something superheroish. So maybe holding up something or saving something or doing something, but at the same time, talking about something very banal. Does that make sense? I'd like to see that. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a whole bunch there. Can you pick one that you'd like to do? Is there a one that you would like? There's Spider-Man, the Hulk, the Wasp, Superman, Aquaman, Superman, Ant-Man, Wonder Woman, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow. Many. Aquaman for Dave and Ashley.
Oh, just because it's not real. Slug Girl.
Okay, Slug Girl it is. And again, we'd like the contrast of banal versus terrifying. Are we ready? Go.
You got Slug Girl. Give me some of that slime. I'm stuck under this rock. I'm wedged, and I'm just thinking about my taxes right now. And thanks.
Yeah, I didn't file on time this year.
I know it's really. Oh God, look out! He's got a weapon! I can't believe Trudeau's just restructured everything again. Oh, it's just so annoying. Here.
Pass me that.
Here, take it.
You think you're gonna get a refund this year, though?
I don't hide behind me here. Hide behind. It's okay. I don't think so. I kind of cheated on a couple things, but everyone does. I don't see what the big deal is. Jeez, these guys won't stop.
Hey, grab the rocks that you got over there. Grab them.
All right, here. I'm just gonna start firing. Hold on. Yeah. So the thing with the taxes, I've got a great accountant. If you really want one, if you need somebody, I can't recommend him enough.
Yeah, I really need somebody who's gonna get me like that disability refund. You know, like I keep getting told it doesn't count, but like.
You're a slug. You should get everything you want. God.
I'm a slug 90% of the time.
Spit in my hand. Spit here. Just spit over some of that slime. Okay. Good. Well,
that's all I'm good for. That's really all I'm good for. How come I don't get a refund for that?
But look at them fall. Like, they're gonna try to get disability for being bad guys. It's ridiculous. Hold on, I got you.
Wait, if we just I lay down a trail. Let's just slide down this hill. Let's slide down this hill. Come on.
Perfect. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Awesome job. There they go. Sliding down a trail of slime. Awesome. Audience, I have to relaunch the poll. So what did you think? Was it with a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? Again, if you're on YouTube, you can't weigh in. I'm sorry.
Can't weigh in, but that's all right.
But you could make comments about what you liked
type
about
and
it.
we'll let you know.
Yeah,
I can't believe there's no superhero tax for their accounting problems. Like,
I just
there has to be a rebate if they're saving the world.
Yeah, slug disability and sharing. There's a 3. Oh, it's still a good scene according to the audience. Still, a good
I
scene.
loved it. I loved it.
Maybe they lost a point
whatever
for goo. Like she, I
Goo?
don't know. Slugs. Who knew? Okay, here I go back to my little digital thing. Oh, the last 2 people on the board for this round. Number 7, number 8, Noah and Christine. Number 7 and number 8, please join us. Hi, guys. I'd like to do a close-up quiet scene with you guys. So audience, if you've never been here, when we go close-up quiet, we go close to the camera. And because we have this luxury of being whispery, very low voices on Zoom instead of being in the theater where we have to make, theatrical kind of whispering happen. I'd like to know what you think they are whispering about. I need you guys really close to the camera so that the audience can decide what you guys are talking about in your whispering. Look at them, audience, and once you see them close up, what do you think they're talking about, these 2? Christmas gifts, the movie they're watching, or a secret? I'm going to take the movie that they're watching. The movie that they're watching.
Yeah, I was Googling the ending to this guy right here. This guy dies.
Oh, shut up! Don't tell me.
What?
Why do you have to Google the ending every single time?
I don't know. I don't like to be surprised. It's scary. I don't like twists.
Oh, just go like this when it gets scary. Do you know that we've never actually watched a movie where you haven't told me what the ending's going to be beforehand?
You know what? You're right. That's correct. I never really thought about that.
You know what?
Oh, this person right here, that's the person that kills them.
Come on, Noah.
They may look like the good guy now, but they're
okay. I think we're going to have to stop watching movies together, and that makes me really sad because you're one of my best friends.
Well, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
You can help it.
Well, that's debatable.
Maybe think about why you do it. What happened in your life that you can't have a little surprise?
Well, when I was but a boy,
yes.
I had a birthday party. It was my birthday, and I walked in the door to my house. And then everyone screamed at me. The lights were off at first, and then they all came on. I was traumatized. And then someone knocked over in all the commotion, someone knocked over a bucket of knives, and they all landed on my face, and that's why I have all these horrible scars.
Oh, you always told me that was a dog attack, Noah. Why couldn't you have told me the truth?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Noah, no, I'm sorry. That sounds like an awful thing to have happened to you. A bucket of knives. What was that even doing at a 4-year-old's birthday party?
This person, yeah, they accidentally, kill the other person, and then he gets, executed in the whole town. It's very, very sad.
Noah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch movies with you anymore. And you need to go to therapy. And you need to ask your mother why she had a bucket of knives at your birthday party, because that's the question.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay. A bucket of knives. It sounds like a movie. Bucket of knives. Okay, guys, we're going to relaunch the poll.
It's a movie I want to see. That's for sure. Bucket of knives.
Was it with a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or 5? I was trying to get my finger to do 3. It didn't work. Weigh in, audience. What do you think? This is, I think, the last scene of the round, isn't it?
That's right, Amy. This brings us to the end of round 2, where players are no longer safe. But I don't want that to sway the scores at all.
Sharing
but,
results.
We've had a great.
3.5 between the 3 and the 4, so it's a 3.5. We always take the middle of the number, and so let's see.
The median. All right, here we are. I'm gonna bring us right over to our scoreboard, so everyone can take a look. Here we are.
Scoreboard. Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. We're losing Dave Ellis, number 2, number 8, and number 3. Ashley Armstrong, Noah Grittani.
Oh, no,
Again,
so sorry
I'm
to see them go.
names. I am sorry to see them go. So, audience, if you enjoyed their scenes, tell them what it was that you enjoyed about their scene. Tell them how much you liked them during the show so far, and give them a applause as you see fit in the chat. We are so grateful for them playing tonight. It's just some of it is random and some of it is based on your scores. So, it's who they're mixed in with, and that's how Maestro works.
It's the game of improv.
You
never know.
Is it the game of improv? I don't know. Okay, I have got Terri Skov and Rob Williams, number 1 and number 9, right? The two ends, the bookends of the scoreboard. The bookends of the scoreboard. Okay, audience, I don't know if you saw the extra commercial, the gum commercial this week. It was like this big thing where they delivered it. It was kind of like what's going to happen when this whole crazy thing is over and we're out of the pandemic and we can hug everybody and do all those things. I want you to say, is there something that is a little bit odd that you're going to be able to do, that you will do at the end of all this, that that you do that maybe somebody else might not do? And remember, there are children in this show. I'm just putting that out there. So the kind of suggestions we want are ones that suggestions that children would also hear. I see Noah's parents are saying, I don't remember the bucket of knives. I believe you on that one, but it's a story. It's a story. Audience, what's something that you'd like to do when you're thinking about what happens when everything is, I'm not going to say normal, because I'm hoping that things don't go back to normal. I hope things are better than normal. But when things are better than normal and we're able to give our families hugs from far away, when we're able to travel and all those kind of things, what kind of thing would you like to do? What kind of thing would you like to do? Go to Australia, which is interesting because that's not one of the Australians saying that. Go to Australia. We have people that are watching this from Australia, and we have somebody from Australia in the show, which may be coincidental. International travel to Canada. You want from and to, right? Yeah, very, very nice. Natalie is clearly lonely. Visit the zoo. Okay. Have 100 hamsters. That seems to me very weird. I think you can actually do that now. So I won't take that because it's something that we take now. But how about there's so many good ones here, but I'm gonna have to take one really quick. So I'm gonna say how about international travel? International travel, and I'll let you deal with that in whatever way you want. So it's kind of open scene-y kind of, that's your prompt, international travel.
Sarah, I haven't been in a building with this many people for so long.
I know.
am terrified.
I know. They're less than 2 meters apart.
Did you see how close that kid came to me?
I know. They just walked right by us. I'm getting a little inside. It's okay. We can do this. We have been practicing now for 14 months to be able to go back.
Do you have the passports?
I do have the passports. Let me get them out. I'm just blowing off the dust.
You blew on people in public.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. They didn't care.
You're right.
They didn't care. They didn't care.
Okay. Is your passport up to date? It's not expired, right? Take a look. I just passed it to you.
Oh, sorry, I blacked out for a second.
I know, after I blew off all the dust.
It was valid until 4 months ago. It expired in June.
What?
It expired in June.
I don't care. We're going anyway. Get your Sharpie out. I don't care. We're going on this trip. Yeah. Exactly. That's June my man.
2027. Yeah. That actually looks really good.
Okay. Audience, what would you think that scene was worth? Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? I think
and that is a friendly reminder to everyone. Check your passports because you want them to be valid when you travel next.
Exactly.
That's a little PSA for.
There's about
for the
4
night.
seconds left. 2, 1. There we go. Okay, sharing the results. That was worth a 3.
Ooh,
a 3.
Very good. 3.
Yeah, that is a decent score. Let's go back to the digital picker. The digital picker, which just sounds so rude sometimes. I think I picked those people before, so I'm going to undo that and pick. Okay. Taelum and Christine, number 6 and number 7. They go before? They did, didn't they? Did they? No, it was Noah and
so no.
Yeah, okay.
I
So good.
was just looking at
Awesome.
notes, too.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would like to do, guys. Are you going to be mad if I say a literary classic? Because I would like to do a literary classic, and I want you to reconstruct the literary classic, even if you don't know what the story is. So, audience, I need you to give me some classic literature. Anne of Green Gables, like people in Canada don't know what Anne of Green Gables is. Wizard of Oz, Swiss Family Robinson. If you don't know, we just get a little bit of an idea, a little taste, a little soupçon, and then you're just going to go and play it out the way you think the literary classic would go. Oh, Dr. Zhivago. I absolutely think a Russian epic would be amazing. How about that, Taelum? You know Dr. Zhivago? Seen that movie with Omar Sharif and all?
Neither do I, so we'll just make it up.
It's a
I'm
Russian,
sure it'll be close.
It's a story of a Russian doctor. That's all I'm going to give you. Bye.
The report's in.
Hello.
My accent wasn't very strong in the first sentence, but was I Dr. Zhivago?
Yes.
And the report is in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I see we have to go to the Kremlin to give inoculation to Tsar. Yes?
This is what the report says. It was in.
Yes. I don't want to go in Kremlin. I don't like Kremlin.
I know. I don't like Kremlin very much either, but I know that we must help the Tsar.
You know, I was speaking to Tsar on telephone other day, and he said that you are not welcome in Kremlin.
Tsar says I'm not welcome in Kremlin?
Specifically you, Igor. He said that Igor Tchaikovsky is a scoundrel and is not welcome in Kremlin. You got something to say to me?
Maurice, last time that I went to Kremlin, I took his picture framed of himself off wall, and I kept with myself.
This is very big sin in Kremlin. You can't take picture of Tsar. No wonder I can't believe they haven't killed you.
Me neither. But I know we must go to Kremlin to figure out. Cut to Kremlin.
Oh, this looks much different without picture on wall.
I brought the picture. I bring it everywhere.
You gonna put a picture back on wall? You know there may be cameras watching.
I keep picture with where I go, and I am not willing to give back.
I think you made big mistake, Igor. I think Tsar is going to cut you with knife.
Paris, this may be true, but the picture means a lot to me. The way that he is riding the horse, the mystical image in the background. I don't know what I would do without.
Igor, you mean the world to me. I will not let you take knife across throat from Tsar. I promise. Oh, look, he's behind you. Watch out. Oh, Tsar! No.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think I killed Tsar, Igor.
You killed Tsar for me and picture.
I don't think we need to inoculate him anymore.
Thank you. My practice is safe.
Yes. Let's
and
go
so
home.
the revolution began. Wow, that is a different understanding of Russian history. And I think there was some anachronism there because there was
there was some overlap. There was definitely some
dramatization,
video cameras, but accurate facts.
Video cameras and yet a czar. And also audience, I've got to
I have a undergrad in history from some university, and some of that was correct.
Was it their accents? Because I don't think their accents were that correct. I apologize.
No, but you know what? I will say Taelum did an excellent job on keeping it together, just definitely committing to that character. So kudos to him.
Yeah.
Personally, I give him a 5. Christine,
there it is.
Loves,
okay.
Oh,
and that was worth a 3 to the audience. The audience, they gave them points for sticking with it. They committed.
And that was Christine's go-to Russian that I love.
Chuck says regicide. Yes, it's fantastically funny, regicide. Okay, awesome. But wait a minute, we have 2 more people on the
round's
board.
not over. Not quite.
Regicide.
It's
It's regicide.
Oh, well, I think it's like tomato, actually. I'm just going to say
think, sorry, I had to cut in, but regicide means killing, like, a king or a queen or somebody's in charge of something.
I hear you. I'm also saying that it's like tomato.
You are completely right. Oh my God. Okay, I'll shut up now and go back to the corner.
I love it when people cut in. Don't cut in. Okay. Audience, we have 2 people left. Jennifer's Chuck. We love Chuck. Actually, I know who Chuck is and I like him. So guys, we have 2 people left on the board, and I believe it's Bradley and Sam who played in a scene already, but they're the 2 people left on the board, and there's not much I can do about that. So guys, you're going to play again. I know you like each other, so it's okay. But I would like to do short, medium, long, if that's okay with you guys. And if you don't know this game, Sam, I will tell you what it is. In the same spirit of a number of words, we are going to restrict your language by giving you the word short before you speak, medium, or long. Short being one word, an exclamation, or just a word like hey or oh. And medium is a sentence. And long is like a run-on sentence or a paragraph. You have as much time as you want, kind of thing, and then it goes to the other person. So I will start with Bradley, and I will give him a word, and then he will speak, and then it will be alternating ever after that. Audience, what's a location that these 2 people can be in? What's a location for these guys? Number 5 and number 4. A fast food restaurant and bad service. Fast food restaurant and bad service. Short.
Yeah.
Medium.
I said fries with that.
Long.
Unfortunately, sir, there has been a potato shortage in Canada. I don't know if you're quite aware, but what has happened is that the shipping of potatoes from PEI has been delayed due to COVID. And unfortunately, we can no longer provide you with fries with your meal. I hope you find that this satisfactory.
Short.
No.
Medium.
Well, too bad. So sad. You're out of luck.
Medium.
I can't believe this. I just...
Short.
Yep.
Long.
I come to this restaurant every day for the past 30 years. I am a loyal customer at this place, this franchise. And today, of all days, the day that I brought my wee little grandson with me, we came here, I said the fries in this restaurant, better than the fries anywhere else. And he said, Grandpa, I want the fries from that place. And here, you were saying, no fries.
Short.
Sorry.
And that's it. Good, guys. Okay, awesome. Audience, what do you think that was worth? Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? Weigh in. This is the end of the round.
Oh my gosh, yes, we're at the end of this round. Wow.
People
I
are
was
going to
so
be
distracted
leaving.
by that scene that I forgot. We're at the end of the round.
People will be leaving after the end of this round.
Oh man. I'm always sad to see players go.
I know.
It's so fun to have everyone here.
And here's the results. A 4, a very good score for those guys.
A very good.
And
well,
what?
I'm going to just run over. Oh my goodness. I'm
going to
pressing
be
buttons. Here we are at the scoreboard. Do you see what I'm seeing?
Wow. Here we go again.
Oh, wow. That is such a range.
That is a big range.
What do we
we're
do?
At 8:56. So I think we're going to take Christine and Rob off, which will make it easier for Rob because poor old Rob's playing the music at the same time. And we'll have number 5, number 4, number 6, and number 1 left. Wow.
Ooh,
looks like we've got some really tight scores there. Yikers.
Yikers indeed.
Yikers. Okay, I'm going to go over to my digital picker. Oh, crazy. Don't forget to weigh in and tell the actors what you thought of them and thank them for their work in the round. Okay, I'm going to pick 2. Sam Hancock and Taelum Vergara. Number 4 and number 6, please. Number 4 and number 6. Okay, guys. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm quite well. I'm a lot better now that the show has started and is actually almost over because the stress of live streaming is now sort of off my shoulders a little bit. I don't know.
Happy to hear that.
Guys, I would like you guys, because we're in the final, maybe the final round, I think I'm going to let you guys decide what to do and have an open scene. I'll let you guys choose something. But I would like you to make it something that, can be emotionally charged. Okay, that's my hope, is that it's an emotionally charged scene.
First open scene, right?
Yeah, go ahead, Sam. You can, if you want to ask for something, you can. It's up to you.
Taelum, what do you think? Should we ask for a couple characters or a location or?
I'll say a location.
Sure.
So may I please have a location or a place that you would really like to go, but you can't because of being stuck inside and can't afford. For example, like a coffee shop or something.
I saw the morgue.
Oh, the morgue. Oh, sure. Yes,
okay,
the morgue.
We'll take you to the morgue.
Thank you.
Well, I better start cutting in and sawing open this body and stuffing it. Oh my lord!
Oh, what are you doing to me?
I thought you were dead! Oh.
Yeah.
Tim, I'm really sorry. Let me get that out. Let me pull.
Thank you. Do it.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Tim. Oh, here's some cloth to hold against
Bill,
the blood.
what are you doing?
Hold tight. It's spurting.
Doctor.
Well, you look dead. I just got these new glasses. I'm really oh no, I can see you're fully alive. Jeez.
My goodness. I work here with you.
And you're my best assistant. I was so traumatized when I thought you were dead, and I just went by instinct. Tim, I just went with instinct. I'm really sorry.
Bill, we've been over this, though.
I need to know. I know this is the third time, but I just need to know. You're not going to sue me again, right?
I have to talk to my lawyer. But
oh, jeez.
How does this happen 3 times? I went to break. I told you. I left a sign on my forehead this time. Said, I'm sleeping. I'm alive.
The fan. It was really going. I like it nice and cold down here. I told you, Tim. I said, a Sharpie. Like, really, I don't know, Tim. And you sleep so soundly, Tim. Tim, like, you're like, you don't even have sleep apnea. You have, like, sleep deadnea.
Yeah, Bill, I snore. It's...
Wait, are you sure you don't have narcolepsy? I've heard of this. Where you look dead. I mean, snoring, I've got a humidifier. I was thought maybe it was just that.
I'm sorry, it could have been that, but this can't keep happening.
You're getting really pale, Tim. Like I think maybe a lot of blood is coming out of you. Like,
it's in my heart.
You seem to be like fading, and like maybe you should lay down. Maybe you should just rest there on that slab. While I sharpen my knives over here.
No, even if I...
Oh, we're going to stop there. Just because, want to make sure that everybody's okay. Here we go. Would you guys like to weigh in? Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? Lots of spurting in that scene.
Spurting.
But it wasn't actually spurting. They said spurting. Sam said, you're spurting there. Which is like a spurtle, the thing you stir.
I don't know, Amy.
That's a
I'm of a different. That's not. I know exactly what you mean.
Very
That's what
good.
I meant to say.
That was a number 4. A very
People love
good
the
scene.
Spartan.
Okay, guys. Oh gosh. Okay, the last 2 numbers on the board are number 1 and number 5. That's Terri Skov and Bradley Ellis. Terri Skov and Bradley Ellis. How are you guys? Yeah, you doing all right? That's awesome. I'm glad to hear. I'm going to give the same to you guys. Maybe just a word or something from the audience, but you guys decide how you play that and which one you pick. I'm going to disappear. Drama.
Terri, do you want to do a game or just
open? So maybe get a suggestion like for favorite celebration memory or something like that.
That's excellent.
A favorite celebration memory that you guys have. Halloween parties, 50th anniversary. Do you want to do 50th anniversary?
Yep.
Oh, and we had New Year's in there too. Okay. Yeah? I heard you. What?
Ethel, I didn't say nothing. It's the TV again.
Well, you gotta get your pants on now because everybody's coming over to celebrate our anniversary. It's post-COVID. They want a big one.
It's my anniversary. Why do I gotta wear pants again?
Well, it's my anniversary too, and that would be a present to me. I've been looking at you sitting in your boxers for 14 months now, and I'm tired of your wrinkly, shrivelly legs.
Come on, Ethel. You still find me attractive, and you know it.
Oh, don't you start, because people are coming over. And we've had enough of that for the last 15 months. You chasing me around like that. I know I like it too, but they'll be here soon.
Please tell me Bradley's not coming.
Oh, well, he is our son. I had to invite him. I mean, I know, but he's just, he looks just like...
He's gonna make it weird again, Ethel. He always makes it weird.
Well, you know, he learned from you. He doesn't like to wear pants, and I can't help that. I mean, it's your doing.
I know, but I have the decency to wear underwear at least.
You do. Thank goodness for that. I thank you every day for that. Oh, maybe for our anniversary, he'll think about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull down the curtains just in case and get ready to wrap him up when he gets here.
That's a good idea, honey. That's a good idea. Oh, this is
what are we serving? Because I don't, I left my teeth in the other jar, and I really don't want to have to chew today.
Well, it's a 50th, so I've got all out for you, my love. It's gonna be tomato soup and soft-boiled eggs and everything soft, just like you like it. You'll love it.
You do know the way to my heart, honey.
Oh, remember that day 50 years ago when we said I do? When people walked around in close contact, less than 2 meters apart from each other.
I do remember. I remember it like it was yesterday, 50 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry. I bumped into you there. I apologize.
It's all right. I quite liked it, actually. You could bump into me anytime. I like the fact that you're not wearing pants, too. I find it quite attractive.
I do like the freedom of having the wind blow through and just really experience nature. That's why I like to get out and walk around.
And I've heard a man that's well aired is a man that you want to spend your life with. So you're looking good to me.
What's your name, beautiful?
Ethel.
Ethel?
Yes.
I think we can make beautiful music together.
I think we can.
Let me get my ukulele.
No, not a ukulele. No.
Okay, audience, what did you think of that scene? Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? Weigh in if you haven't weighed in already. If you haven't been able to score before, you might be able to score now. Maybe you have a device that can see the poll there. This is maybe the final scene.
This is the final. I think
it might be the final scene of the night.
It's been a great night. It's been a great show overall.
There was a great group of performers, and there we go. I'm sharing the results. It was a 5.
Oh my
Another
God.
5 for the final scene of the night. And can we see?
Yes, let me just run over the
scoreboard. Who has won our wonderful game?
Here we are. Let's see who is our winner for the night.
Oh, our maestro for tonight is Bradley Ellis at number 5. Number 5 is the new maestro. Come on in, Bradley, and we'll give him all the cheers, all the things that you can do on chat to give him his due for winning his Canadian $5 bill, which is the traditional gift for winning maestro, the prize that we do. Weigh in if you think Bradley still deserves it even after everything has happened. Does he deserve it? Yes or no? Weigh in, because that's what Keith Johnstone would tell us to do. Weigh in at the end and tell us, yes, a huge yes from everybody. Of course.
Bradley was fantastic tonight.
He was fantastic tonight. There was the dubbing scene. There was that old man scene, but he was also a young man scene. There was all these different things going on.
All the men scenes.
Oh, yes. Can I have all the performers back on the...
Yes, let's see the rest of our performers. Everyone did a great job tonight.
Everybody come on in. And you know what, performers, when everybody's back in, I would like to see if we could get a nice photograph. So I think that's not everybody, is it? Because there's one person missing. There he is.
There he is.
Dave Ellis. And here's our photograph. So do something fun. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good job, guys. Good job. And...
what a fun bunch of people.
I just want to say thank you to anybody who's watching us on YouTube. Don't forget that we might be streaming at some point. Subscribe. Then we have more subscribers. Maybe we can get a short code. That would be nice. And we'll see you all next week, guys. Thanks so much for coming. Don't forget, tomorrow is Electric Improv, 8 p.m. with the teens. If you got an invite to this show, you got an invite to that show. Electric Improv. I think they're doing a Maestro too, but they're, it's a great group of teens and they're having a great time. We're really supportive of them and thankful that they're doing for the Town of Oakville's Youth Week. See you next week. Have a great, great week and stay safe, everybody. Good night. Good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye,
If the cast could just stick around, that would be grand. Just hang out, guys.
Amy, while you're going to stop the live sharing to YouTube, as a reminder, I'm just going to thank you for anyone who's still listening. Thank you, Amy, for putting this all together. You do our weekly shows. There's bi-weekly shows. There's weekly drop-ins. There's so many